Yo, 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 new day, new toes. So we are finally back after a bit of a hiatus, and the hiatus being like the weekend where I was at a food festival um for the entire fucking weekend. So I wasn't I'm sorry to my loyal number one fan that has been anticipating my return. Here I am, fret not. For I am here. So yeah, the whole spiel, the whole shtick was bigger than I thought, honestly. But it wasn't like insanely, but it was small enough to like, yeah, I can get through this in like a single day if I speed ran it, but I didn't. So I'm already about to lose to Vengefly Kings. Wow, this all these breaks were not doing me doing me a favor. Um, so like yeah, sure you can speedrun everything there is in like a single day, but I didn't do that because there were so many fucking things to do. There were also so many fucking workshops apparently that I didn't know were there because their website is so awful that I did not know. I didn't know so many things going in. Um, so I didn't really have any expectations per se. But it was nice. It was cool. It was pretty goated experience overall. A bit expensive. Would have been even more expensive if I didn't have a sponsor, aka my mom, on the second day. Um, because okay, overall, like, it's a it's a village wide, it's a town wide, it's a city wide festival going on right now. Um, and that's pretty cool, but it's not like you buy one ticket and then you can just go everywhere. Like, sure, there are a bunch of like free stuff you can go to, I guess, but that's also just, that's not the main course. The main thing being that you can just walk around for fucking hours at this very specific location and just like have an entire day going on. For example, here at the food festival, because I am a fat little piece of shit that likes my food. So, hey, here I am at the food festival, and there is so much going on that first of all, we didn't really arrive on time because, my fucking broski, my homie, he did not get his day off, even though he said he would get his day off. So that's a funsy. So we only got like what 4 hours or so until they began to close down everything, which kind of sucked. But I mean that also. I think Friday was probably the best day to be there. First of all, because it wasn't that insanely hot, even though it was. It was pretty fucking unbearable, but it was it was the coldest day there. Oh, lag spike, nice. It was the coldest day there, which is insane. I fucking hate heat in general. So that's not very great. But at least there were beers. There were a bunch of beers there, so that kind of it didn't really help on the thirst, but if I gaslight myself enough, it did help. It just made me more thirsty. I'm gonna be honest here, but it was cool. It was also like this festival. It was like split up into different sections, right? So in the entrance, there was just a bunch of fucking space for people to be on and for drinks to be sold because, I mean, it's fucking, what was it, 25 degrees out, and I was wearing the most clothes anyone could. So that's pretty. What's the opposite of balling? Yeah, that's what I was doing. It was pretty squaring. So essentially everything is split up, right? So you have the center, the entrance, the main entrance, just just selling drinks, very overpriced drinks. I didn't. God, that's probably what I spent the most money on this weekend. Is just like a bunch of fucking drinks that wasn't really worth it. Again, if it wasn't for my mom sponsoring Saturday, I don't know if I would have made it all the way through. Probably would have left the festival and left the... You know, Saturday is weird because we went to both the food festival because I have an armband for like the entire weekend, right? Because it's either you buy a ticket for a single day or the entire weekend, and it's, you know, I was gonna go both ways anyway, so I lost nothing by going on Saturday. I lost a bunch of fucking just energy, I guess. I was so fucking exhausted by the time we left. And then we left to go to another, like, thing at the town festival, city festival. I don't know why I call it a village, I just think it's really fun to call one of the biggest cities in the country a village. Oh shit. But yeah, we went to the music part of the festival. It was very low key, and it was not that good, I'm gonna be honest. There were like, I don't know, it's just not my type of music, I guess. But it wasn't the music that I expected to be there. There were only like fucking 1.5 artists that were actually decent. And the whole one of them was just, he wasn't even on like a stage properly. They were just like in the cafeteria in the entrance of the building. He was just kind of chilling there, just kind of standing, and I mean, he was the only one I was actually having a good time with. He was pretty good. He was pretty cool. They were also just having a pretty fucking good time. And I mean, I'm not the biggest pop music guy, but I mean, when it's the only thing that's not terrible, I become the biggest #1 fan. So that's something. Everything else was just like artists being artists, and in the worst way possible. With like, oh yeah, this music means so much to me, and then it's just them singing ooh-ah ooh-ah over and over again for 5 minutes. Like, it was not fucking good. It was also just like the fucking echo, and they were forced to play with like a violin band or something, like violins and trumpets. Like, how the fuck do they do that? Like, how do they do that without it sounding terrible? That's the answer I pretty quickly came to, is that they don't. So that's fun. Also, some of the artists were just fucking insufferable. Again, they just, I mean, they're just fucking lazy, I think. Is the problem that they say these things like, wow, this means so much to me. This is like all the feelings and emotions in this song, but it's just, there were several songs of them just singing fucking ooh-ah, ee-ah, ooh-ah over and over again in like different ways. Not like many different ways, and very varying different ways, or any like, you know, meaningful ways whatsoever. It was like 2 different ways, and then there was a bunch of fucking music that was deafening over, you know, over the actual song. There was one guy who, at one point, he just like, I don't know if he told them to stop, but he at least just brought his own fucking guitar and then just started playing. And that was the only guy who was like sorta good. Otherwise, it was all fucking awful. I think it's almost at the point where there was a better concert at the music festival. Because the music festival, right, they have, or the food festival. The food festival, I didn't even finish breaking down like where everything was. So this is the entrance to the food festival. Fucking open space, right? you go a little bit to the right, and there's basically fucking Arla, however you say it in English pronunciation. Our milk product thingies, they just have a whole section of their own, pretty much. They of course don't call it that because, you know, compensation and shit. I don't know. Then besides that is just like miscellaneous shit. Mainly just people cooking and selling their fucking shit. And like there's a bunch of taste testing thingies. There's also a really cool part where they were skinning a deer, just like right there. I saw it both Friday and Saturday. I saw the outcome, but Sunday we actually arrived early enough to see it like in full effect, in full swing, as they say. Nobody says that, but that's pretty cool. There were a bunch of other shit that I can get into, but essentially, it's just a bunch of miscellaneous shit. And then kind of in the corner of that area is like just grills, just like meat dads, who, I mean, it's also the fucking, there was a competition going on, for who could make, who is the best grill master, I suppose. So that was pretty cool, even though we didn't really, it wasn't really, we weren't really a part of that. The only part we were a part of were when they were grilling, like, fucking veggies, and that was pretty cringe. I went over to taste one of their fucking carrots they had grilled. Apparently it wasn't a fucking carrot, it was like some sort of, I guess it was carrot, but it was so fucking nasty. I don't know what they did to the poor thing. Then we got over and ate some more meat. That was good. There was also just so much fucking meat that you didn't know what was, like, there were so many different sorts of meat. Again, this fucking deer that they skinned at someplace else, they just served it just as like a taste thingy. It was pretty cool. It wasn't very good, at least the part we tried, but apparently they had like 4 different fucking sets of meat they served. We only tried the one that was like just there, and luckily we did. Luckily we were there from the beginning, because there was a fucking line like 5 kilometers long for like 10 hours. That's an exaggeration, but it was long, and it was there for a long time. So thank God we were there early. There were just a bunch of lines for everything, but you know, when you time it right, when you're goated enough to time it right, you're good. You should be good. There was also a whole like drinks market that I will definitely get into, but to tie this back into not just being a long ass tangent, there was also a space for like fish and seafood and everything, and there it was. There was also like a concert thing going on for at least a little while, where some guys named Tuffisk were playing like very fucking traditional, like it's their homemade shit, right? But just like folk songs about really fucking stupid shit, and I loved every part of it. And it was just like a bunch of old people just on stage having fun and like more just yapping instead of playing. And I like that. But even their song, like there was a song about like it was something we could have fucking made, maybe a bit different, but like the song was essentially, yeah, I have some I'm gonna go on holidays with my wife, but oh no, she got sick, and oh well, now I have 2 tickets for Spain, and well, what am I gonna do? I'm forced to take my mother-in-law to that same place, but I'm gonna derail her. I'm gonna send her off on the airport to so now she's arriving in China, and I have a lone trip to Spain for a week. And it's just a bunch of stupid shit like that it just like there's nothing really more to the song. They just make stupid shit like that, and it was awesome. It was cool. Also, I saw the guy pull out a mandolin at some point. One of the guys. There were 4 guys. Just again, old fucking dudes just having fun, having the time of their lives. So that was pretty cool, and yeah, it was. I did not like the fucking fish at all. To be fair, I fucking hate fish in general, but that part of the fish market was pretty cray, pretty cool. Damn, I'm already at full HP. I thought I was more cooked than this. I'm good. So yeah, that was arguably better than the concert we were at, like at the actual concert thingy. I feel kind of bad for my mom because that was the whole point. She wanted to go to the concert thingy with me. That's the only reason we actually went, but it was just so fucking bad. And the only actual good thing we wanted to see was it started so fucking late that mainly because of me, we just went home because I was fucking exhausted. I had spent so long, and also the day before, just like wandering around. Again, I had no fucking energy left. And I don't know, man. I feel bad about it, but then again, I could not have held out for that long. I was already at a breaking point, and there were like 4 more hours until they even started playing. Like the one fucking band that my mom was there to listen to, and everyone else was there to listen to. So I mean, if we even were there at that point, it was gonna be absolutely packed, which I didn't really want. And also, yeah, then we had to spend another 4 hours just listening to really shitty music, and in this fucking temperature, no thanks. Like, I was already, I don't know if I was getting sick or something, or if I was just like, it was just the heat getting to me. Again, I'm not good with fucking this amount of heat. Because this, like, on the train home, we took, like, public transport the way there, because, you know, we can't really fucking drive while having a bunch of beer and a bunch of drinks in our guts. And also the parking in the village is fucking awful. It's horrendous. So we were not gonna do that. But yeah, on the train home, I straight up fell asleep just there, and I woke up in a cold fucking sweat because I was just so fucking battered and tired and whatever else I can be. I did not have a good time at the music festival, which is a shame. Again, I like music, but God, was this music fucking awful. And also, I mean, I don't know what I expected. It's exactly what I think. Like, I just got rid of all my suspicions and, you know, like, everything I thought beforehand of the artist from this town. It's like, sure, they can't be that bad, right? But no, they were absolutely fucking horrible, and they were just horrible to listen to. Just like the people themselves. I know I sound like an angry old man right now, but God, is it fucking pretentious to, like, have someone that are way too hard feeling themselves and nobody else is. At least I am not. Well, that might be the main problem, is that they have so many fucking fans and so many people were listening to them, but they were not fucking interesting whatsoever. So that's fun. That's always fun, yeah. I lost... Did I lose 3 hearts on that? God. I don't know what I am. But yeah, fuck the music. The only good thing about this was definitely... What the fuck? Airport... Okay, sure. The only good thing here was the food festival. By far. That was by far the best thing. Again, Saturday, the entirety of Saturday, I was just sponsored by my mom, so that all that, like, expensive-ass drinks and food there, they were on the house, and by on the house, I mean my mom. So, that's pretty good. Shout out to mom. But... God, was it still hot. It was so fucking unbearably hot every single day. And I didn't really, because I spent the nights there at my parents' place. And, you know, I moved out, so I don't have any clothes left there. And, like, it was just fucking unbearable because I did not have, like, it's not been the best fucking weather. So I didn't really expect, like, it's fucking September, man. It shouldn't be, like, it shouldn't be 25 to 30 degrees outside. Especially for a whole day. But it was. It was for a whole day. And I don't really know what I could have done, like, different. I guess I could have stolen some of my dad's fucking clothes. I could have also... You know, my broski, my mate that I was with, he went home. I could have probably borrowed some of his clothes. He has had some of my clothes for, like, years. And we just haven't been bothered to do anything about it. Yo, Shio, can I heal? Thank you. Okay, that's not gonna help, yeah. I thought for a second I could heal there. That wasn't even my... Yeah, we're doing another run. I'm not done yapping here. That was only the introduction. Yo, new day. I didn't even... That was just a skill issue. I forgot how long his reach was with the purple thing. I also didn't expect him to dash over to me while doing the purple thing. Oh well. That's how life goes. So... Food Festival was... pretty awesome. They had a bunch of fucking workshops that we didn't really go to. We did go to some of them, but they were... especially, for example, there was a workshop where you learn how to make, like, the perfect burger, quote-unquote. Also, because it was so fucking damn hot, and even though, like, it was even hotter because you were standing by a grill and by, like, 50 fucking people. Like, it was not the best working conditions ever, but it was at least, I mean, it was worse working conditions than at my kitchen. So that's at least something, right? Ugh. Doesn't take too much, but that's besides the point. We went there and we were expecting to, like, maybe, like, half an hour, maybe an hour even. Apparently last year it took like fucking 2 hours because you made everything from the ground up. Like, you made your own bread, it was standing there, like, you know, you made your own fucking freaking burger buns, you grinded your own meat from, like, a brisket that was just there. You grinded your own meat? That sounds wrong. But just like, everything from the ground up. But this was just so underwhelming. It was just speedrunning, making a burger. And I guess, I mean, the burger was fucking free. The signing up for the thing was free, so we essentially just got a free fucking burger. We could have just done that, like, twice throughout the day. And we just got a free burger. So that's pretty fucking cool. But no, this time we just got, like, pre-made burger buns, pre-made fucking burger, pre-made patties, and even pre-made, what's it called, like, spices to put on the burger afterwards. And even, like, a thing they could have easily made, like, sauce. I think it was, like, some sort of island sauce or something. No, that's not it. But it was some sort of homemade sauce that they had in, like, a small canister. God, I should have bought one of those canisters. They were really cheap. I apparently just didn't. Oh, well. But we just speed ran, like, over to the grills and grilled our buns, warmed up our patties, and that's basically it. Then we fucking, it was so fucking underwhelming. There was nothing of substance. It took, like, the entire thing. Going in, getting the introduction, making the burger, and eating it took maybe, like, 10 minutes. Then we were just out of there. And, I mean, sure, it was nice enough because it was so fucking damn hot. We desperately needed some sort of drink. But it was so fucking underwhelming. Bro, like, what? Especially when you know that last year they did everything from the ground up. Even when, like, they had 2 courses, one for pizza, one for burger. We stood there while, you know, in the couple minutes we were actually there. Some woman was just standing there, basically just making the pizza, like, the dough. Just, like, making it. Rolling it out and everything. Like, come on, man. At least let them roll it out. At least let them, like, sure, pizza dough, at least. Like, a burger dough, sure, you can argue that it's not the biggest deal in the world. It doesn't take that long. Why does it smell like smoke in my room? Well, I probably shouldn't think about that. But it was, I don't know, man. It was not the greatest experience, but at least we got a free burger. Also, I was hoping to fix the problem I have while making burgers, being that I always sort of undercook them, so they do get fucking red inside, and people despise that. Like, me included, but I don't despise it as much as other people do. And every time I do, like, make burgers that way, I remember once, I can't remember how long ago, but, like, within a year ago, I made burgers, like, for my grandma, and, like, our entire fucking family. I was the burger man, and I fucked up those burgers so fucking hard, and I still feel bad about it to this day. God damn it. You just had to, didn't you? But yeah, I was hoping to fix that to, like, not mess that up, but that's exactly what we did. We just made them a little too red on the inside. That, I don't know, this sounds weird if you're not from, I don't even know what the customs are in, like, different countries. I just know Americans love their red beefs, their red meat, especially in burgers. But we fucking don't. I don't know if that's just a Europe thing, or, like, a specifically Denmark/Nordic places thing. I don't really know. But, okay, So that's a bit weird, but I forgot my train of thought. Anyway, so the drinks were pretty fucking goated. There was an entire section with just drinks. You bought like tickets pretty much, and then you just wandered around because it's drinks. Like drinks cost a bit more than just food. You buy some tickets and then you go around. You get like, I don't know, 10 tickets or something, and then each drink, each like little sip costs 1 ticket. Then you just go around to like a bunch of different booths that were just there. They were just chilling. The entire 3 days. I went there 3 days in a row, and it's dangerous because I mean, there's so much good shit, but there's also a lot of bad shit. There were so much gin, and I am not the biggest gin fan, like, by a fucking mile. The only thing that comes close were... Oh my god, I forgot I was in the middle of a second run. I died to Shio, this is embarrassing. But... essentially, the only thing that comes close in terms of gin that I got was just some sort of liqueur. With one of them was with mango, another one with grapefruit. I'm pretty sure. Those were alright. Also, you could get some cocktails if you paid 2 tickets. Some places even paid 3 tickets for. That was for some whiskey. That was not worth 3 tickets, especially with how little you got. Like, it was just a little sippy. But I got that. I got the smoky one they got. They only got 3, which is already a crime. But they had 3 whiskeys. One that was pretty smoky, one that was pretty bourbony, and one that was just like both somehow. And I fucking hate bourbon, so the smoky one it was. And I didn't realize until the second day that it cost 3 and not 2, because I paid 2 for it the first day. We all did. So why did we pay 3 the second day? I'm not so sure, but hey, we are... I don't know what my point is here. Fuck those guys. The whiskey wasn't even that good. I think... I don't know, my dad would have probably liked it, not loved it by any means, but liked it, because he fucking loves his smoky whiskeys. And this was just smoke on top of smoke. So that's pretty cool. It wasn't overwhelming, but it was just kind of there in the background, but the background was a lot too. So yeah, I don't know what my point is here. We then went over to the next booth over, which was an ice wine. Apparently that's some sort of German concept. But it's a damn fucking good concept though. It's just, I don't really know how they do it. They probably said it, but I just forgot. But they essentially make a wine that is specialized into, like, you storage it in your, not even your fridge, in your freezer. They didn't have a freezer there, they just had a bucket of ice, which is, I mean, they apparently had a freezer last year. The reason I have this much info on last year is because my bro that I went with, he was there last year. Just, you know, for context here, 30 minutes in. But, you know, a bunch of shit was just kind of overwhelming, but it was still, like, a cool concept to witness. Like, you know, an ice wine, that's pretty fucking cool. I already lost 2 hearts, damn. So they had an ice wine that's apparently, one is about 10% alcohol, which is just, that was probably the best, because one of them was also really good. They had 3 different ones, one on 10%, one on 19 to 20%, and one on 40%. The 40% one is actually not that bad. It sounds horrible when you, like, a 40% fucking alcohol, a 40% wine, that probably tastes fucking horrible. No, it doesn't. It tastes really fucking good. That was just a skill issue, straight up. it tastes really fucking good. But like down towards the bottom, you can really taste the fucking spirits in there. So that wasn't the most pleasurable moment of the entire thing. But it was pretty cool. Nonetheless, I tasted all of them, and I have to agree that the normal 10% ice wine is probably the best. Because that just tastes like fucking... what's it called? Like... I forgot the word. Anyway, but the 19 to 20% is also, like, that's some sort of port wine, which I fucking love that. And it tasted exactly like that. Funny how they know what they're talking about, right? But that's essentially what they had. They also had some sort of fizzy drink, I think, like some sort of, like, essentially a wine but with bubbles. I don't really know what to call it. But something with blackberries in it, I'm pretty sure, and then something with rhubarb in it. The rhubarb one was not too great. But the blackberry mead, wine, whatever you want to call it, is actually pretty fire. I don't know, they should have just called it, like, mead instead of, like, because that's what it fucking is. Wine with not... wine and mead is essentially the same thing, right? It's just the way that it's made. Like, if it's made with honey or with other fruits, I'm pretty sure. I'm fairly sure that's how it works. Goddamn, I trapped myself there. Skill issue. But that was pretty fire. They also have, like, right a couple kilometers from where I live, apparently. God damn. Why am I getting fucked over by blobbles? They apparently have some sort of camp where you can go and... What? How am I this slow at healing? Oh my god. Am I really gonna do 3 runs today? No, I'm gonna dabble into some Pantheon 4s to see how bad that's gonna be. But they had just... What was I even thinking about? I lost my train of thought completely. Let's just... No, let's start with soul binding. Yeah, let's start with soul binding. So... What the fuck did I... Enraged Guardian. Where did I even come from? Oh my god, I lost my train of thought completely. I already said that, didn't I? Damn. Oh well, on to the next booth, I think. Oh yeah, they have a camp. They have a camp somewhere, just right outside where I live, where you can just go and taste a bunch of shit. And it's pretty fucking cool. Where you can go, and then you live in a barrel for like a weekend or something. And that's the entire shtick, is that you live in a barrel and then you can like eat and drink as much as you fucking want. And then like it's just outside of, like, the whole shtick is that you drink so much that you can't drive home, and it's like out in the, not in the middle of nowhere, not by a, like, but it's in the middle of nowhere enough so that it's kind of scuffed and you don't really know where you are. You're drinking, right? It's not the, I don't know where my fucking, where it, you essentially just get a bunch of fucking wine and beer and a bunch of shit. Oh my god, I forgot no eyes existed. Can I hit those guys? Oh my god, okay, well, my controller fucked me over, so that's always fun. I don't think I can hit those guys, can I? Let me try. No, I can't, okay. Well, that's at least a good confirmation. God, no ice is gonna be horrible in Pantheon 5. Because you can't oh my god. Well, shit. I feel like I say this each time, but I forget bosses exist. Oh well. But they had some goated shit. The next one over had, we only visited that on the last day there, but it was pretty fire. They had some sort of mango beer. They were apparently some sort of big okay, he does 2 damage. That's always fun. They essentially had some sort of new flavors they want us to try out, and yeah, that's essentially where we spent the majority of the last day. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. They had a spinning wheel where you could win, like, you can win a free beer, you can win a free like tasting of their newest beers. The newest beers were pretty fucking fire. Again, they had this mango beer, and they had this, I don't remember what the last beer was, but it was pretty cool. It was not as good as the mango beer. The mango beer, I just love, I'm a big fucking mango fan, so that makes sense. But that's essentially where we spent a lot of the last day, was just on this fucking roulette. And when we eventually left on the last day, aka yesterday, we went to the roulette once more, and then I won a free fucking beer that I just took with me, to just wander about. So that was pretty cool, and then we just, yeah, we went home afterwards. What else was there? There was, yeah, a lot of fucking gin booths, apparently. They were, I don't know, I was mostly there with my mom by the gin booths. Apparently they have some sort of beef with each other on like what they can actually call gin, because it has to be like all the flavors has to be put in at once. But not a lot of them do that, especially, like, sure, they can call it a fucking gin liqueur, or whatever they do. I don't even think they can call it that because it has the word gin in it. But they essentially have to just, they have to call it something different, but everyone agrees that it is gin because it tastes so much like gin. Like, you can definitely taste the gin in there. For example, they had one where they put some fucking stone rocks in there, whatever they're called, like polished fucking stone rocks that have some sort of taste. They put that in there after the fact that they, you know, bottled it. Probably not bottled it, but they put it in after everything else had sat there for a while. And now they can't call it a gin, but they call it a gin anyway. And a lot of people have beef with them, but they also have beef with everyone else because they blame everyone does this, and they blame everyone, like everyone is pointing fingers at everyone essentially, and that's pretty fun to notice that there's so much beef going on in the gin community apparently. So that's pretty funny. But yeah, again, some of the fucking mango liqueur was pretty fire at one of the stands. They also had some sort of cocktail that was just, it was only there for two of the tickets. Again, most taste testings were 1 ticket, then you have the cocktails for 2. So that was pretty goated. Again, it's in such small glasses that I don't really know if it's that, like, it's still hella expensive is the problem, right? But at least it's fun because you get to try so many fucking new things and new flavors and everything. Even though I'm a little bitch and I hate gin. Then then right besides the drink stands, there's also like some sort of food stands, which, I mean, yeah, it's a food festival, sure, but you can actually like a whole ass like food trucks, like you designed for eating, and not just tasting and buying. Not a lot of that was like top tier goated shit. It was also hella expensive. The first day I was there, I bought a brisket hot dog, which is exactly what it sounds like. It's a hot dog with a bunch of pieces of brisket in it. Which is essentially just pulled pork but beef. So that's pretty cool. They kind of ruined it with some, I think it was like some pickled bell fruits or whatever they're called. It was not the greatest, but it was there. And I also went over to grab some beers while we were waiting. So my hot dog got kind of, not really soggy, but it just fell apart at the bottom. So it wasn't, like, the whole hot dog is a sandwich argument is over, because a hot dog, if it waits long enough, it just becomes a sandwich, is what I find out. So that kind of sucked, and I spilled like half of it everywhere, and I looked like a fucking animal trying to pick it back up. But that's the part of the charm of a hot dog in general, so I'm gonna live with that. Went over to get some beers. I thought it was just a normal beer stance, but no, most of the beers there were IPAs, aka Indian Pale Ale. Oh, Thunder, shut up. Some Indian Pale Ale, which I'm not the biggest fan of in general. It just tastes so fucking weird and so like, I don't. It's interesting. Most of the taste of the IPA, most of the IPA thing comes from the smell, and not the actual flavor itself, which is weird to think about because you don't really think about it when you taste it. But that's exactly what it is. And I just went and got the one that was most like normal beer, because again, now we're talking about gin. I think they have a lot of things in common, gin and IPAs. For some reason, that might be the most ass take I have ever had, but that's my take on it. It's very earthy somehow, and I don't fucking like that whatsoever. So I just went over and got the one that looked the most normal, and I asked the old guy standing behind the counter, like, what's the most normal one here? Because I don't like IPA. I ratted my guys out. I said, I have some guys over here that don't like IPAs. So I need to get three most normal beers. And he gave me something called a New England IPA, which I think I have actually tasted before. But it was definitely better than all the other shit he fucking gave me and I have tasted, like, around. I was really expecting not to like those, like, at the first stand, like the mango beer. But it was pretty good. Like, I was expecting not to like it for the exact same reasons, but it was pretty fire. So yeah, the first day just went with me and the boys, and by the boys I mean one of my boys and one of his boys that has now become my boy. I think I talked about this in the last video where I just cut off and because I need to go. But that was pretty fire seeing him again. Apparently he's been thinking about buying Elden Ring, and he needs people to play Risk of Rain with. So or was it Rain World? No, Risk of Rain. I mix those two up so much. I really want to play Rain World again. I just haven't gotten into it. I think it's because of my controllers, because I need some better fucking controllers to actually play the game as well as, you know, I could have. Yeah, I think it's pretty easy to play with mouse and keyboard. I think the game is designed for mouse and keyboard, but I've played it with, you know, my first playthrough of it has been with controller, so now I'm a controller main. That's just how it goes. I can't... yeah, well, sucks to suck, right? God, I lost twice before even making it to collector. This sucks. I was also busy yapping, so I can blame it on that. Yeah, then the second day, just my mom and me just went over there. That's also when the concert was. We didn't try out too many things. I also bought a bunch of some fucking olives for her because she tasted some that she really fucking liked. I hate olives. But she tasted some that she really fucking liked. And apparently, well, we, she liked them so much that she wanted me to buy her some on the second day, or technically the third day. I was there, so I went back to the same guy again. He had a bunch of olives that he imported from Spain, and that were somehow, I can't remember how, but they are really fucking good, apparently. And if he just straight up just admitted that, yeah, no, if I were to sell these guys down in Spain, I wouldn't sell a fucking thing, because there are so many, like, there are so many goated guys that are making olives down in Spain, so I just took them up to fucking Denmark instead. So that's where we are right now. That's where I don't know why he admitted to such a thing, like, oh, we are not the best in the world, there are so many guys better than us. So we essentially just ran off. But I mean, apparently it works, because people like my mom are buying them in fucking bulks. My mom only bought once, and by that I mean I only bought one for my mom. I just have it standing on the counter. I don't hope any of my roommates like olives, because then they're just gonna fucking devour the entire pack. I don't think there are, though. I don't know. Oh well. We'll find out, I suppose. 4 pieces. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Time to not lose them all immediately. If I may be so selfish. That's already going so great. Yeah, but essentially the second day with my mom, we were just chilling, hanging out, tasting the exact same things I tasted on the first day, but like now with my mom. So that's pretty cool. Then I also got to taste. I think it was actually also some brisket. They made some sort of taste test. Not taste test. Fucking shit. They had free taste samples that were just there, and they were so fucking fire. They also, oh my god, I haven't even talked about that. On the very first day, I went over, like, basically by the entrance. There's a company called Gastro Tools, which is the most goated shit out there. They make the most fire shit out of the most pristine fucking material. I have one of their knives already. It's my most, like, valued knife that I use once in a while. That I do not let specifically one of my roommates touch, because if he does, it's gonna be hell on earth. But I also bought from there a cast iron pan, because I desperately fucking need a cast iron pan. I don't have anything to actually cook good meat on, like a solid beef. I don't have a pan for that. The closest I have is, the thing with beef is you can't cook it with like non-stick, because it has to stick to the pan for at least a while to get that good crust. We only have good non-stick pans, and the only one that is not non-stick is so fucking bad. It's the one with like reverse holes in them. Like, it's basically a pattern of like small little prickles, and that's the entire thing. Bell! Bro, han vinker aldrig tilbage. Jesus Christ. So we now officially have a cast iron pan that I need to season today. Because that's what I've been told, is that I need to season it immediately when I get it home. I don't remember exactly how to season it, so I'm gonna look up like a 2-minute YouTube tutorial on... I'm pretty sure I just have to, like just clean it with a minimum amount of soap, and then just like smear it with fucking oil, and then afterwards put it in the oven at like some sort of degrees for some sort of time, and then afterwards when it becomes that hot, I need to take it out and like just leave it until it turns room temperature again. I'm pretty sure that's the way to do it, at least. But I need to look this shit up. Why am I losing this badly to fucking oblobbles? God, I hate oblobbles. I cannot express how much I hate oblobbles. These guys are fucking unbearable, especially when they're paired up like this. That's also what I lost to last time, is that they just gang up on me and I can't escape. And that's exactly what happens here. What? Oh, what? What the fuck? What the fuck was that? Man, I'm gonna complain till the end of my fucking days about oblobbles. So yeah, I bought that on Friday, and essentially I just left it there until Sunday, because I don't know, that's something they did, but apparently I was like one of the only people that did it. I just bought it Friday and then just left it there until Sunday when I had to go home, because otherwise I would have had to have just walk around with it for at least the entirety of Sunday, because again I went home to my parents' place to sleep both days. I didn't go home, so yeah, that's a thing. Already the small amount I had to walk around with it, like from the place, from the festival to the train I was taking home, that was fucking unbearable. And I had to have my maid actually, also, yeah, I had a beer in hand, so that probably didn't help. But I had to have my broski just take care of it for a while. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. What the fuck was I thinking? Oh yeah, oh yeah, there was also a hot sauce guy. There were so many different like taste tester guys, free samples guys. There was one with like tortilla chips and just a bunch of hot sauces. He actually has some goated fucking hot sauces. The best one probably with lime, like chili and lime. It was really fucking good. It wasn't that spicy whatsoever. It was barely spicy, but it was spicy enough to like, oh yeah, this tastes like chili, essentially. And then of course the lime. There was also the next step down was jalapeno lime, which was, I mean, it wasn't that bad whatsoever, right? But it also just tasted like jalapenos, and I am not the biggest fan of jalapenos. So, yeah, I'm not the biggest fan. But the one I was, again, you might see a pattern here. One that I was a big fan of was the mango chili. The mango hot sauce. It was a bit hotter, it was a bit spicier than the rest, but it was really fucking good. It wasn't even like that spicy, it was just, I can't see myself eating like gallons upon gallons of this. But it was good. It was really good. So I don't know if I regret not buying one of them, but I mean, at least talking of regretting of buying, one of the first days again at this Gastro Tools place, they had some really fucking goated stainless steel pans that were okay. Essentially, the reason I bought these was because they were half off. Because not because of the pan itself has been out in the sun and like on the air, like no, it was the fucking box that had been out, and like okay, one of the sides was like accidentally ripped open. So I got that for half the price, and there were a bunch of other shit, like there were knives and you know shit like even on half price. Even half price, they were like, what is that converted to euros? Like 100 euros each. That's actually not far off. So that's half price. So normal price about 200. For the pans are normal price around 150. So we got them for like 75. Oh, this is Marmu. I need to not fuck up here. I immediately fuck up. Nice to know. But he really wanted a stainless steel pan. Again, one of those that were there on sale for really fucking cheap. Because again, it's Gastro Tools. It's like the goatest shit ever. But he ended up not getting them, and by Sunday when he got there again, they were all fucking sold out. So I feel bad about it, but I mean, his fucking loss, I guess. I'm not about to lose to Marvel, right? I lost all my hearts to him. Okay. Well, I lost my game. This is bullshit. Alright. And then Cyclone Slash again. Okay, we are on a roll here, right? What the fuck is this music I'm hearing? Oh, it might be... Oh, that's probably also the smoke. Is someone on the balcony below my room? He's probably been listening along to, like, all of this. Anyway. So, he did not get his fucking pan, which is sad, but that's how it is. He also, I don't even think he got one of the ice wines that he so desperately wanted. He was really fucking hyped about showing me those ice wines, and he said that he desperately fucking wanted one if they were cheap enough. And he really regretted last year not buying one, but he ended up not buying one this year either, and I don't really know why. I kind of just forgot about it, and there's a good chance he just forgot about it too. He has ADHD, so he has an excuse for just forgetting. But I mean, I see his hype over it, because even I was hyped to show my mom the day after, like, to show her the ice wines. That's also from where, like, my mom asking and like about everything. This sound is so fucking loud. Anyway. That might actually be coming from the living room, one of my roommates waking up and just playing on the fucking PS3 immediately. I really want to play Sly 3, but I haven't gotten around to it. God, am I about to die to Galleon? I fucking hate Galleon's whole shtick. It's so fucking... I can never find out what the trajectory of his big scythe is. God, it's unbearable. Well, I did one too many runs today, so I'm not gonna start on like what's that, a fifth one? I'm enough days behind so I can actually count the Pantheon 4. Alright, well, I'm gonna go on an adventure, and then I will be back. Yeah, over and out. This performance today was absolutely horrible. See ya.